and started. Let me go add to the... Oh God, I have so many things. I have so many windows open. Where's my marker? There we go. We are all off to get set. So, welcome, my friends, to a journey set on the continent of Cyndrus, a land ravaged by the curse of Beastdom and ruled by the dominion of men. In ages long since past, the forces of men, elves, and dwarves, and their associated kinsfolk, waged war against the corruption of Grizzak, a fallen whispered power and creator of bestial races. At Grizzak's defeat, many of his forces have been sealed to another dimension, at the cost of Cyndrus being cursed with Beastdom, plague that follows men, dooming them to become mindless beasts. A billowed fog soon enveloped the land, wild rain and sea storms barred passage out of Cyndrus to any who dared sail through the tempests. And thus began the Age of the Dark, a time where much of history has been lost and forgotten over time. We now begin around 1500 years later, as the continent has tried to rebuild itself. The Order of the First Son of Alisar is the reigning religion of the continent, nestled close to the throne. The region is mostly united under the banner of the king, with fringe groups wreaking havoc here and there. As we start off Adventure 2, let's give a quick recap of the last campaign. So when we last left, our party had journeyed to the smaller city of Abbybrook to the south, looking for adventure and an answer to some of their personal endeavors. They were greeted kindly and soon learned of a townskid who had been grabbed by bandits on a trip delivering goods back to the city. The party attempted to catch up with the bandits before feeling overwhelmed by the numbers, believing they needed to be stronger to move forward, but not before attempting to take on the group with the help of a band of goblins they had befriended that night, were able to reclaim a young boy, however, not the one they were looking for. Does anyone remember the name of the gobos?
Hog was one of them.
Hog was one of them. Hog and Hob.
Yes.
With the tragic
Because
backstories.
someone hurt Dale.
Unnecessarily tragic backstories.
Our party had acquainted
Hog and
themselves.
Hob. Yeah.
What's up?
I was gonna say Hog and Hob Law Group.
Yeah, absolutely. Still waiting for their fish that they were promised and never actually delivered. So our party had acquainted themselves with the town a bit more before eventually joining the local Adventurers Guild, made some fast friends, such as Arthur Surfnir, proprietor of the Great Apothecary, and Elmley Traposi, a fellow guildmate who had assisted the party on multiple occasions and became the lovable halfling.
Murder squirrel.
Oh, God. Yeah, relating back to the last one shot. God. The party has had several escapades during the previous arc to get a better handle on the skills and made quite a name for themselves off in Abbybrook. They had rescued a missing dwarf who ventured too deep in nearby mines. They took on a Knoll heretic who practiced the necromantic arts. This is where
I stole his stuff.
This is where our wizard got some head wraps, where they had met a being who was trapped within, who identified himself as a Maul. They saved the town's mayor, Holfin Marshwater, from being kidnapped by a wandering performance troupe known as Ziedler's Thrills and Chills, as they let loose a youngling white dragon off to the skies above. They had managed to fend off a dryad who had taken up residence in the nearby Gobwood to the west of the town. As compensation for using ingredients from her grove, the dryad had spirited away Hull, the boy that our party had first recovered from the bandit group. Eventually, our group did make their way towards the bandit lair, and they were able to reclaim the lost kid, Sonny Boyton. But not before taking down the bandit captain, the all-imposing figure who they determined to be a doppelganger. Opened up a couple of hidden passages. They found a room with an altar, some blood on the floor, some books that had a little bit of demonic writing inside. And they found a mirror. Looking into the mirror, they saw it reflected back a decent version of the, almost like one-for-one version of the room, except within they saw childlike spirits roaming around as they tried to remove the mirror from the room, it cracked. And they weren't able to put the pieces back together. They were then founded by Dresmorlin, a curator for the Gallery of Exploration up in Grimseth. The guildmaster had requested our party to finish up their job and wait for him, trying to recruit some new adventurers on an excavation he was hosting. You all stumbled within, made some fast connections, might have made a deal with a demon. Things got a bit hairy. But
It's fine. I've only done that twice now.
you all were able to get out alive. You all have your lives.
Barely.
And Dresmorlin, noting how, accountable you were, well prepared you were, offered you promise of more work. And for the next 6 months, this has been your new home of Grimseth. You finished training with the mentor that your half-elven benefactor, Dresmorlin Hund, curator of the Gallery of Exploration, has provided for you. And as you've been honing your skills for the past few months, Dresmorlin has been attempting to bring items over from the dungeon he hired you to explore, while also following up on leads for new expeditions to send you on. Before he left the city to meet with a few contacts, he informed you that he would be arriving once again in roughly 3 days' time from now to start up the museum's new exhibit. When he left, he invited you all to attend the gala event leading to the grand opening, a showing for the elite and nobles in the city, and expects you to dress for the occasion. As we are.
Oh boy.
Need
That
fancy clothes.
position is looking fancy.
As we are on the bottom floor of the Adventurers Guild. Is there anything that you would want to do starting off?
Well, clearly we need to find a bow for Locke's collar at this point.
I think we need to find a coffin to break it open, because that's Dale's favorite.
You are the ones who wanted to open coffins. I am merely the arbiter of your decisions. So, currently, our 3 friends, Gale, Rayleigh, Sev, you find yourselves together in the foyer of the guild hall. You hear a soft rhythmic thumping coming from behind you as Sylvie, the young half-elf desk clerk, is sat at her desk signing and stamping papers and documents. As you look around, she shifts her attention and notices your presence. Her demeanor shifts. She hastily rummages through several drawers before getting up and walking over to you. Good morning. Afternoon. You received a summons today, and she shoves this ornate, tightly woven scroll bound by crimson ribbon, stamped with a darker red, wax seal, in the shape of an oak tree, your direction.
We know it to be Dresmorlin's, or is it guild business?
It doesn't have the crest of the guild, which is like the slime with the on top of the shield. Yeah, I'd say at this point, don't quite recognize what the seal is.
Okay. At least I open it and examine the letter.
Okay, so she shoves it your way then, Gale, and you can go ahead and crack it open. And I can go ahead, if you'd like, you can go ahead and read this out. Under the journal tab, you should be able to see
Journal.
Dresmorlin's letter.
Here.
Gale, Rayleigh, Severana. Please forgive my absence. I am still dealing with the trifling affairs that are keeping me far busier than I had anticipated. The joys of bureaucracy and all that, I suppose. There is a shipment coming in around noon that I will need to be delivered to the museum. Simply let the dockmaster Edmure know that you are retrieving the items under my command. He should be expecting you. I believe the boat should be harboring in Pier 4. The shipment contains valuable goods, and I am putting my utmost faith in you. The package can be volatile, so handle with extraordinary care and don't peek inside. The staff of the museum will be able to take it off your hands and know how to safely unpack it. Remember, the exhibit will be taking place 3 days from now. Please see that you present yourselves properly. I do not intend to be made a farce in my own social circles. We shall speak again soon. Yours truly, Dresmorland Hund.
And just what is this volatile substance they're speaking of?
I don't know, but if we don't want to get on his bad side, we should take care handling it.
Oh, I concur. Just trying to figure out what he could be bringing to us now, but let's just go see what's at the docks.
Okay, let's go to Pier 4.
Is it worth thinking about? But our Sunday best is probably whatever we wear in dungeons. I'm not sure like how much we have.
Maybe we should ask the museum staff for their opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, do you have any? So, like, normally you're just like in your leathers and whatever you're wearing out while you're on the roads. Do you have anything you just wear casually?
I mean, I don't wear like.
Our
I do have
adventurers, not
multiple
like
sets of robes.
bureaucrats, unless we have some kind of like high ritual robes or something, but I don't think we do.
I do have a nicer set of robes that I would have stolen from the academy, but I can't say I have had use for them recently, considering I've not really done anything to worthy such.
Unless there's like formal guild attire we can borrow, but I kind of think it's just like rank and file adventurer wear.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the guild doesn't have anything for its members. Like, they wouldn't provide anything for its members that are formal. It would just be very like just casual everyday wear.
Okay.
Well, I would be covered. I don't know about you guys though.
We'll have to do some shopping.
Oh boy.
And I don't know, Gale. I kind of think Gale and Rayleigh probably don't. Gale might know a little bit about formal attire, but because he's been a hermit for so long, probably is out of touch. And Rayleigh probably doesn't really think about stuff like that, because I kind of picture him to be like your stereotypical ranger, right?
Right. Yeah, I'd imagine that. I mean, there hasn't been a single opportunity where I've been playing this where Rayleigh has gone out to a party in the middle of the night.
Well, I guess I'll have to help because, you know, I'm sure pretty good at stealing things from rich folks. So I
We
I
have
know what
money
to wear.
now, though.
Yeah.
That is a
Yeah.
thought.
That
All
is
right.
true.
So what are y'all looking to head
Pier.
off to first off?
Excuse me. I guess we could just go to whatever like shop would have nice clothes.
I think we should start with the volatile stuff.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
That's fair.
And Gale just wants opinions from like the museum staff too. So I mean, Dresmore, they probably know Dresmorland's tastes better than we would if we just worked for him. We don't know like
Yeah.
how picky he is, other than when it comes to artifacts. So
Yeah.
Right.
Sure. So you can make your way off to the docks then. Right now, it's a little bit like afternoon or so. And we have gone roughly 6 months forward. So we're approaching like the end of fall now. Take a fair bit of time walking down through the blocks of the markets and residential districts. See citizens walking around carelessly, going about their business. You can see this old human woman, straggly gray hair, roughly around like the mid-80s, just sweeping around the stone platform steps leading to her house. And carts rush past in the streets, and the clopping of the hooves resounding, breaking through the murmurs of the world around you. Scrolling down through the
pumpkin
box.
spice season.
It is 100%. Strolling down through the blocks, you see citizens shuffling in and out of stores, carrying their goods or tending to lawns outside the shops. Looking your way, they give you a slight wave before returning to their business. The sun looms in the air, giving off a gentle heat as a burst of the cool autumn wind just blows right through. Finally make your way south to the western docks. An older-looking human guard stands at attention. He's got like full, heavy plate mail, not shiny. It looks varied. He does not look as if he's been keeping up with his armor and everything. He's got a spear at the side, big old shield on the other side. Looks your way. State your business.
Let me just look at the letter again.
We're just here on business from Dresmorland.
We need to go to Pier 4 and collect a package.
Looks you over. We've had a lot of break-ins recently. Do you have any papers, documents saying you need to go down?
I'll present the letter.
Yeah.
And I feel like the guild badge would be helpful too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and show our guild badges.
Okay. So he'll take the letter, look it over, sees Dresmorland's signature. You can see like his eyes just go wide. Hand it back to you, yeah. Okay. So you're on the up and up. Lets you pass. He begins to like go back to his station, pull back the door, and lets you all through.
I really hope this isn't going to be a huge awkward package, but I mean, if it is, I'll just turn into a donkey.
That will work.
Talk about making an ass of yourself, am I right?
Aw.
That was terrible.
I liked it.
It was good.
It was good, thank you. Got him. So you're able to make your way off to the docks. There we go.
I'll quickly turn back and ask the guard. Damn it, gotta open up the journal again. Where can we find Edmir? Can you describe him to us?
He's probably going to be one of the toughest looking guys you'll see down on the docks. He's the dock master. You'll recognize him. He's got like a full captain's coat on. Nice trimmed beard. All in white. Can't miss him.
Okay. Human?
Begins to look around towards the rest of you. Yes, human.
Okay. I don't know, is that a weird question out of game?
No, it's just more so like, of course. But
Okay.
looks at like the rest of you. Oh, yeah, okay, of course. You're asking.
Will us be going to find this fellow?
Okay, let's go.
Sure. So you all can step through, take the rocky stairway down, and you're greeted to the cry of seagulls and the ringing of dock bells. Occasionally the crash of water or of waves will break against the piers before receding back to the bay. And before you are a number of individuals comprised of various races walking and minding their business along rough, cracked roads. They seem to be mostly ship hands, looking rather imposing, tough, gritty, dirty, angry, just carrying like barrels or pushing carts or wheelbarrows or something. Others seem to be warehouse workers who are all dressed in like rather plain fabrics, all like monotone, one color, maybe a slightly off color of the pants. And they're just taking boxes, taking crates, and stacking them all in the different warehouses as you pass on through. You see that the main road before you stretches about 20 feet wide, and you see, looking past the buildings, there are some side roads, little alleys that are roughly about like 10 feet wide, much narrower. You can head down to the end of the port. You see a few large train ships bobbing in the waters, docked one to a pier. Each has an array of colored sails adorning the masts, each with a crest emblazoned on its hull, identifying which company the ship would belong to. See a variety of figures climbing aboard, and off ships carrying large crates or send them on carts to take back through the docks. Walking through the rough-looking ship hands, one figure does catch your eye. Spot an elderly man wearing what seems to be a pure white captain's outfit, finely pressed, barely a crease in the uniform. See cuffs that are just the end like a darkened navy blue. So we're in this like octagonal cap, the blue stripe right above the fabric.
Okay, let's approach the fancy man.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he's currently like walking in and out of the ships and like the piers, yelling over to some of the ship hands. You hear him begin to yell out, "Hey, don't leave that unattended! Pick up what you dropped!" Begins to look around over to you.
I guess I'll wave him on and say greetings.
Greetings, yes. What do you want? Don't have all day to mess with you.
Here on behalf of Dresmorland Hund, and we have a package. I present the letter to him.
He'll kind of angrily snap the lever out of your hands. Just morons back at it, huh? Ah, yes, we did just have something coming from the other day. Begins to furl the letter back up to you and hand it over. You'll be wanting to head for Warehouse 134. That's where we keep all deliveries for, well, personal deliveries for Dresmorland.
Is it a very large package? Would we need a beast of burden to carry it?
No, it's just about a crate. Hey, big. Not too bad.
Okay.
How heavy is it?
He'll think up for a second. He's got a little wooden piece of board. He'll like try to flip through some papers. Roughly 15 pounds, it says here.
Okay, we can handle that.
Alright.
All right, thank you kindly. Sorry, which way to the warehouse?
So you're looking for Warehouse 134. It's going to be pointing down a couple of blocks over and tell you the left and a right. Just go all the way straight down. It'll be on your left-hand side.
Okay, thank you, Captain.
Yeah.
I'm glad you don't have to pass 133 warehouses to get there.
Yeah, Jesus. Like freaking Amazon here.
So he'll turn his back on you, begin just like barking orders, walking down the pier. You can hear him just like shuffle away.
Well, let's get this fetch quest over with.
You can trot down the back alleys leading towards the city from the dock. Take a few twists and turns and spend about 15 minutes circling back and forth between various alleys, trying to track down warehouse numbers, where you finally find yourself in front of Warehouse 134. The numbers are stenciled in faded yellow, and like the paint's kind of like chipping over the door.
Is there like a warehouse person, or do we just kind of walk in and look for it?
So currently you are in like a back alley. Got a warehouse right behind you, a couple of warehouses to your left and to your right of this building, and it is empty. Like the streets or the alleys are just cleared.
Not at all sus. Okay. We're getting a map change.
Mm-hmm.
Loading alleys.
So where I have it right now, we're right in front of the doorway. Got the stencil numbers right above you. What do you want to do?
Gonna wait for the map to load to kind of get our bearings.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it's stuck at 99% for me.
My apologies.
Okay.
There it is.
We don't really see any numbers, but where are we exactly?
So it's to your left.
Okay, so this is the warehouse?
Correct.
Okay, I'll open the door.
Yeah.
Sure. So you can go ahead and open the door. And stepping inside, you see rows upon rows of crates and barrels and chests and other various items placed all around. There's minimal room to walk around, barely an accessible pathway between items poking off of shelves or cluttered along the floor. Across the shelf, towards like the far end of the building, are 3 warehouse workers all organizing and placing items into shelves along the walls.
Come to think of it, maybe Hemlock should wait outside for a sec. I kind of scratch his ear.
Sure. And I wanted to ask you something. I'm seeing a new text that I'm not used to seeing.
Hmm.
Whenever I move my mouse over a character, I see a green text overhead that says
Ah.
uninjured.
Yeah,
Yep.
me too.
Yep, so that is, like, if you're looking for a quick status, like, how are they looking? Depending on, like, how health is, it's gonna let you know how healthy they are.
Oh, that's great.
It's not letting me through the door. Like, I don't know what the issue is.
Maybe I
Like,
move away.
maybe. Oh, okay.
No,
Hi.
I just don't think the door was open.
Yeah, we locked you out.
Oh,
Just shut it right in
Oh.
Sub's face.
thanks, guys.
So as soon as you all enter, you see that there are 3 workers. 2 are human. One is a dwarf. Dwarf, he's got bald head, fiery red beard. You see a female, like dark-skinned human, blonde hair just tied up in a braid, and the male humans, this like nice deep olive skin tone, jet black hair. Hearing the door open, the dwarf just whips back around, takes a look at all of y'all. Hello, what are you doing in here?
Hi there. We're here to receive a very important package from Dresmorland Hund. I present the letter.
Just Moreland, huh? Okay, I think we just put this back here somewhere. Bree, do you remember where we put the thing? He'll go and take the letter at you from you and unfurl, look at it. The woman begins to rifle around through the nearby shelf, takes this like decent sized crate off the like top shelf. I mean, it's just hunker down and just slowly lumber over in between the other human in the room. Tries to squish past the dwarf and puts on like an open spot near a shelf for you guys. Kind of like just looks away shyly and goes back to what she was doing on the other side of the room.
Okay. Thank you. So, sorry, is it... So she put it on a shelf, like, by us? Or, like, is it on the
So like
desk?
instead of having to like give it directly to your arms, just put it on like an open spot near a shelf so you can pick it up when you're ready.
Hey, either my internet or my Discord failed me. What happened a moment ago?
One of the NPCs, Bree, took the delivery off of a shelf and just placed it on another shelf for you guys.
How much weight can I confidently lift with 11 strength?
More than enough.
Okay, alright. I pick up the crate.
Cool. You can go ahead and bring it right up. Not a problem.
Alright, thank you kindly.
The dwarf is gonna turn to face you guys once again. Is there anything else you need? Anything else we're here for?
That's
No, but
everything.
no.
I mean, I'll double check the letter just to like triple check I'm not forgetting anything for Dresmorland, but no, it looks like just the one package unless there was more for him, but yeah, I think that's it.
All right, well, have a good journey back. I hope you'll appreciate what's inside. You're instructed not to open and no one his sort. I wouldn't recommend it.
No, we were very, very sternly warned about that, so we get it.
Not a problem.
All right, well, safe journeys. He's gonna turn back around, fiddle with
Yes.
some of the items on the shelf, and stock back up. All right, so you all can make your way back out towards the alleyway. What do you plan on doing next?
Well, we've got to awkwardly shuffle this package back.
I think I will transform into an animal so that we can keep this thing balanced and safe.
Okay, are you gonna give someone the package to hold in the meantime, or?
Yeah, I'm just gonna set it down on the ground, put my saddle on, like, a belt, and turn into a donkey.
I thought you were gonna say like a backpack.
Well, that works too. Turn
Okay,
into a donkey.
Yeah.
so you're turning into a donkey. And like you're planning on like putting the package into the saddle.
Sort of, yeah. Just to kind of have it stable, and I guess Sev and Rayleigh can walk on either side to, like,
Yeah.
balance it.
Mm-hmm.
We
Okay.
can like tie it there with some rope.
Cool,
Make
cool.
sure it doesn't move around too much.
Of course, this is where I, of all things, did not have a donkey prepared for you. Go figure.
It's not one of my go-tos, but, like, I've
He
used it
said
once.
murder squirrel can do it. Donkey, that's just no, not.
Well, I
Not
mean,
the question.
even for the murder squirrel, we used like an oversized grung, so we had a toad squirrel instead, like Jack beefy
It was
toad
appropriate.
squirrel.
It
Oh,
looked
you're
like a
talking
thumb
about a
thumb from Spy
token.
Kids.
That's hilarious. I mean, you could just use my human Gale and.
Oh yeah,
just
no,
assume-
that's fine. So I had stuff prepared like for the occasion just to be fancy, but it's cool.
But donkey was not on the menu.
So you can
If
go
you
ahead
have a horse,
and
that's probably good enough.
Yeah.
oh, that's what I was gonna check because I want to see what the donkey size is because I think a horse is large.
And I think it has, like, can bear the same amount as a horse, but I mean, it's just 15 pounds, so who cares?
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. I'll say, I mean, that's fine. So you can go ahead, poof down. No one's around you. Like, no one, you're not gonna get any like strange looks from anyone or anything. Saddle's on you. You can go ahead and put the crates up in the saddle. However, as you are busy shuffling along, there's a little scurry of shingles that begin to drop from right above you. And as
Oh.
you finish transforming and poofing into this mule, and you get the package situated just right, a few hooded figures begin to fall from the roof above you.
Of course.
Gale Braze.
All right.
Did you say you
Let's not
bray?
make this easy, can we?
All right. And here we are. I need some
I'm gonna need
Initiative, please.
horse or mule stats now.
Yeah.
I think if you go to the extras tab, I think it should be there for you.
Oh, yeah, mule.
Cool. Because I know we were having some issues with the whole like well-shaped stat stuff, so that should be all settled.
Okay, yep. So I want to roll initiative then.
Yep.
Dale, I'm not rolling initiative, am I?
No.
You're not here just yet. Oh, hello. Okay.
That nat 20 though.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Good lord.
I mean, if you want to roll initiative, no one can stop you.
I just want to do it so I can show you what I've done.
Rolling a muley 15.
Muley 15. Fantastic.
Look at my dice.
Ooh,
It's a
I
lady.
like the look of that. That's real
Oh,
nice.
cool.
Okay, and where is you? Still getting used to this. Fantastic. So we have Thief 1, our hooded figure, begins to drop right behind you, Sev. He's just going straight past you, trying to lift the package out of Gale's saddle.
Is he gonna have to, like, roll some kind of, like, untie check, or...
So, how did you tie this up? Like, is it just placed in the saddle? Because I assume that Sev's hand is on top of it at the moment, trying to keep it steady.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I would have just tied it up like normal, I guess.
Okay.
Like
So-
with rope.
So he's
Yeah.
going to take his dagger out and begin trying to cut through the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well-
And with that, He's able to just cut with one swipe. Rope falls limp.
As a reaction, I would like to pray loudly to alert the guards.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. And
That was great.
make me a charisma check, just to see like determine how loud you're braying.
Wow, goats are not very, or I mean, mules are not very charismatic.
It's okay.
7.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you bray, and as a mule, you feel like you are being as loud as you possibly can, and it reverberates throughout like the entire alley. It's not quite as loud as it maybe should be. Gets lost in some of the crashes of the waves or the cries of the seagulls. But you feel confident that it's been going down the like next few blocks at the very least. All right, and with that, he is going to stay where he is, looking as if he's eyeing the package real hot. Sev, what are you doing?
All right. Let me. So it's this guy like diagonal to me. Then?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, I can't do that then. Damn, I was hoping he would be further away. Fuck it. We're opening up with a big boy. I have been waiting.
Okay. All right. Not bad, not bad. How do you cast? Like, what does this look like?
It's sort of like I sort of like touch my hand, run my left hand over the right hand, and just sort of like as my hand goes over the other hand, it just turns like purple and black, like threads of like magic-y stuff all over it.
Fantastic.
And I just grab the dude.
Sure, just try to like sweep out, try to get a nice little hold. See some like trails of the energy just kind of linger in the air before dissipating. You absolutely connect. And it hurt. He just like stumbles down to the ground. Coughs a little bit. Still standing. Anything else you like to do?
Just sort of like sigh. I do wish you hadn't made me have to break this out already. Pity.
All right. Gale, that brings us off to you. What are you looking at doing?
Is it an action to revert back to human form?
I believe so. It should state on the wild shape
Let me look.
feature.
Feature. Yeah, it's a bonus action. I can revert back.
Bonus action. Cool.
Oh.
Okay. Let me think on what I want to do. Which one has the package?
Package is still on you. The one right beside you cut the rope that was securing it in place and looks like he's about to like try and go and reach and grab for the package.
And I like... I'm not sure how a donkey would, or like a mule would grapple, but can I like try and tackle him?
Maybe kick him.
Yeah,
Oh.
or let me see what kind of attacks I have. Like,
Yeah.
oof.
Sure, if you wanted to try and attack, it would cause the package to jostle,
Ah,
and it is currently not secured.
damn.
Just something to think about.
Yeah, we gotta be careful with this fucking thing.
If I were to move, I guess you would just probably take it. damn it. Let me just look at my muley features.
The decision is yours.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Donkey MMA.
Not exactly at my combat ready state, but like,
Yeah.
okay, extras.
Kind of got caught with your pants down, let's be honest.
Yes.
Yeah.
A little bit.
With your ass out.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Yup.
That made Dale flinch.
I'm here. No, I'm happy. I love that. What's with the range? Like for the, I can't think about what this is called. The yellow
My
bit.
hooves are 5 feet.
Okay.
So I can kick them.
But the
You-
package.
Yeah, or I could also attempt to move, which also might jostle the package or have it come crashing down on the ground.
I mean, if you wanted to move, I'd say you could move like half your speed slowly,
No.
and then you could still disengage, making sure not to like take care and not jostle the package too much if you'd
Yeah.
like.
Okay. In that case, I'll disengage and see if I can maneuver. Is Rayleigh still inside the building?
No,
Nope.
I'm outside.
All 4 of you are out.
Okay, I don't see Rayleigh on the map.
Oh, I'm
not
underneath the. I'm underneath the.
You
Thing
might
on
be
the
underneath the roof. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna get behind Seb then.
Yeah, that works.
Disengage.
Cool. Sounds good. So you can go. What's the mule's movement? Move half movement.
Let me see. I'm pretty sure that's enough, but sorry, I had to keep jumping screen.
No worries.
Let's see. Speed is 40, so I got like 20,
Okay.
and
gonna
I
move.
just moved like 3 squares. That's plenty.
Okay. I mean, you moved 2, so you can, if you want 10 more feet, go ahead.
Yeah, I would say maybe back up a little bit more, just so that like it's harder for the first thief to come after you. Because if you move back a little further, like even
There also
further,
Could be
actually.
more.
Just to
coming.
be clear, there's another thief on the left side that you can't see.
I was just gonna say, yep,
Okay.
there is one directly to the left of you, right underneath the
One
right
corner of
here.
the building.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stick with
Yeah.
Seb.
Sure.
That's fine.
Sounds good. That brings us off to our next participant. Lightning, you heard a cry for,
What?
well, you heard a bray of something ring through the alleys. I'd say you were inquisitive enough to figure out what was going on. You heard a little thud and impact, a little sprig of magic in the air. What are you doing?
Definitely perks my interest, so I'm gonna go figure out what's going on.
All right, so you can make your way. You see a hooded figure on a corner of a building, and you hear a little like clanging, like fast footsteps around the corner. What are you looking at doing?
Follow him?
Okay,
I guess as I disengage, I'll keep braying loudly.
sure, sure, sounds good. Is Lightning going to do anything in particular?
I can't see my token. It's not on the
Oh.
field, so
Oh,
it's
my
not letting me
apologies.
see anything.
Hold
No,
on.
it's okay.
Hold on.
It was there, but I think I moved out of line of sight.
No, I was a dummy, and
Oh, there we go.
okay.
Oh, okay, cool. So this is the thief that I'm seeing right here in the corner?
Yes.
Alright, bet. I'm gonna... And he is not facing me?
He is
He's
not.
facing...
Yeah, he's got his back right to you.
Yeah, I want to scoot up on him and I want to attack him with my Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. You can go move up right behind him. Do you want to have your side like next to the building or out in the actual alley?
Like next to the building.
Okay. So you can just walk right up underneath the roof. Go give him an attack.
Alright, so this is a
Yeah, I'd say that hits.
With
Does a 24 hit?
with a 24, it definitely connects. Absolutely.
Awesome. And
Go ahead,
then
roll
I'll
me damage.
Let's see.
All right, so we got that 7 damage. Not too bad. You begin to shuffle up right next to him. He hears some steps right behind him. He's not paying any sort of attention, and you just go, "Ooh," shove it right into his back. The rest of you, you hear just a groan of pain coming from the bandit down to the bottom. Looking around, can't really see anything beyond the corner of the building. You just see him kind of like just wince out in pain.
Did Rayleigh get the shot off before I noticed, or weird?
No, I rolled low for initiative.
All right. Anything
Oh, I
else
think-
you'd like to do, Lightning?
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage so he can't swipe at me.
Okay. So you got 20 feet left.
I have how many feet?
20 feet. Well, no, I see you can just move right across. 25.
Okay. So I'll go. Let's see, 5, 10. I'm gonna go back down here.
Sure. Sounds good. All right. So that is going to bring us off to our friend that you had just stabbed.
Mm-hmm.
He's mid-cry in pain. He finally opens his eyes and springs around, 2 daggers in hand, begins to make contact with you. He just pulls down his hood, and you see a tabaxi. And you just link eyes, and he gives you this inquisitive look as if he'd just been betrayed. He begins to run your way as he shouts out, "Ah, they're reinforcements!" He's going to go try to give you a little attack.
Well, since I can see him, I want to uncanny dodge as well in case he hits me.
Okay.
Just in case.
Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
All right,
not
you
anymore.
take 7 points of damage. Uncanny dodge is
Ouch.
reaction for having the damage, right?
Yeah, it halves the attack damage against me.
Okay, so that will be reduced down to 3.
3.
I just like wince.
And they're going to try and swing out with their offhands. Does a 15 hit?
It meet or beat, right?
Meter beat. Mm-hmm.
Then yes, it does.
All right. So as they try to swing out with their first dagger, they're able to like cut you straight across the chest, but you're able to kind of half matrix it so it doesn't really graze. You get a little bit of a cut, but nothing nearly as bad as it would have been with their offhand. They just pincer you, get it right in the side, dealing 5 points of damage.
Since does my uncanny dodge work for both of them or just one of them?
Only the one attack.
Oh, because it doesn't really specify. It just says when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
It
It only works
specifically
with one,
it
though.
specifically says an attack, not attacks.
Yeah.
If it would have been a multiple, it would be plural.
Damn, so I just took 8 damage? What the frickety frack?
Plus, it uses your reaction, so you'd have to have your reaction back to use it on anything else again.
And you wouldn't be able to do stuff like opportunity attack if that were to come up.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Fun.
All right. With that said, that's going to end his turn. Rayleigh, that brings us off to you, bud.
Okay, so first I want to make sure that Lock over here moves here.
Okay.
Not to attack, just be in the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
And then I want to take aim at this guy here.
Yeah.
Guy that's hiding in. Yeah.
Sounds good. Go ahead and give me some rolls.
Okay.
Murder.
Nice.
Murder.
Murder.
Nice.
Okay.
I swear to God, you have fixed dice.
I think he does.
That max damage?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tons of damage.
With your 22 and 23, both arrows hit. You just not even think, you command Locke to Down, boy! He goes right next to the incoming hooded figure. You just take 2 arrows out, pop, pop, pop him right off in his chest. You hear just like a little grunt and the wince of pain. He falls down like one knee, tries to like stabilize himself up against the wall, still standing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was thinking about getting the lucky feat at one point, but I have it in real life, so I don't really need it.
Fair enough. Is there anything else you like to do?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. That is going to bring us off to our friend that you just tried to go stab from far away. He's going to take one look at Locke, just kind of like under their breath, muffle, "Oh, you mangy mutt." Go try to take their sword, swipe out at him. Does a 23 hit?
Jesus
A
Mother.
23
Christ.
does hit, and actually, I was trying to remember now that I put him there. Where
Dodge
do I find
action.
his? Yeah, it is a thing, isn't it? Let's see.
Yeah,
Locke
I think
didn't
if you
actually do anything,
if you don't command him to do anything, he just automatically takes the dodge action.
right? The only thing I had him do is move, and I don't think that counts.
No, it does
No.
not.
Did he botch?
Got a natural. I got a natural 17 and got a natural 19. Still gonna hit.
Damn.
All right, and with that, 17 deals 9 points of piercing damage as he just takes out
Oh.
Rapier from his side and begins to thrust towards Locke. And you all hear just the little whine of pain as Locke reacts.
In sympathy, Gale will let slip a war cry of a bray.
Yeah.
A war bray.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Give me some intimidation.
Actually,
Yeah.
Why not?
sure. Let's see. La 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 la. I do not, or do I do it as like human Gale or
Whichever's higher.
no? Because like it's not on the stat sheet for intimidation.
So just roll your human then.
Yeah, so roll the
Okay.
human. Yeah. You retain, for your mental stats, you retain whatever's higher. If the animal has higher, you use that. Otherwise, you use your normal.
16.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Not bad.
Okay. So as you bray out, the two right beside you don't seem to react and they stand their ground. But you do hear a little shuffle of steps from around the corner. Not sure if they're running away, but you do hear a scuffle moving out.
I scared someone away.
All right. Where's Locke supposed to be?
Oh,
Right.
Locke is supposed to be here. I'm sorry, did I move him when I'm
Somehow-
here?
No
For
worries.
some reason, he's with me. I
He was
wasn't
on top
sure.
of Sev.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was just afraid and using me as a shield or what. I'm like, all right, everybody pile up behind me, I guess. I got the scary vampire arm.
All right. And with that, we're back up to
You
the
said
top of
it
the
took
turn order.
9 damage, right?
9, correct.
Okay.
One of our little thief buddies is moving right up to you, Gale. Put away their dagger, both hands firmly on the crate. They begin to pick it up
Bitch.
and start bolting, using their bonus
Oh,
action
boy.
to disengage.
Fuck.
I think I got some good run speed. I can go after him.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Where's the package?
All right.
With the thief that just went.
Yeah, you hear
no.
Gale as a donkey begin to bray, and a little scuffle. He calls out, "Got it, boys, leaving!" As one of the thieves begins to bolt down northwards. Sev, that takes us up to you.
Can I mount Gale to pursue?
I got a saddle on.
Yeah.
You do have a saddle on. Let me.
If I can handle a bunch of packages, I'm sure I could handle a lightweight
Yeah.
drow.
Yeah,
Scrawny drow, yeah.
that's not the issue. Um, I just want
Let's
to.
slip the mule of war.
I just can't remember if like mounting is an action. Once during your move, doing so costs an amount of movement equal to half your speed. Okay, so you use half your speed to mount.
I mean, not that that's a problem. I'm
I'm
literally
right there.
here.
Sure.
So you could literally mount me and then like shoot a spell at him.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Definitely.
do that. I'm gonna mount Gale and then gonna need a wisdom save from the running friend with the package.
Okay. I said wisdom.
Yeah.
They do not pass.
Well then, have 7 damage. Necrotic flavor.
Necrotic flavor.
Yes.
What is this, Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
So, just as a reminder, they have this like in both their arms. They're running forward with it like along their chest.
It's
They're in movement. If they fall, what happens to the crate?
it drops.
Just something to be mindful of.
Well, it's not like we can ask politely, so like
Yeah.
we're gonna have to.
I mean,
like,
I'm just trying to let you know the situation. That's all
I do
I'm
have a
trying to do.
strategy in mind, but it's gonna take a while to get back to my turn.
Yeah.
All right, and that takes us off to you, Lightning. What are you doing?
I'm like holding myself after getting stabbed. So I'm gonna let's see. I don't know, man. I'm gonna move and then firebolt this guy that's in front of me. So I'm
Okay.
gonna move 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna move over here 20.
Fantastic. So you can go ahead, bonus action, disengage, get a nice little distance. Here, you see everything going on. You see
Well, isn't
your.
that just my movement? That's not my bonus action, is it? Is that what that's
you
called?
were you were
Just so I know.
within the 5-foot range of the person you were just engaged with. So to move away without an opportunity attack, you need to disengage.
Got it. Okay, we're good. Just so I understand.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
then, yeah, I'm gonna firebolt. So let me roll.
Go ahead.
Does a 21 hit?
21
Oh.
absolutely hits. How do you cast this? Like, how are you?
I'm like, so I bound, like, 'cause I was kind of like on a corner. So I like bound across behind him and turn around and just am like, because I kind of like had like my hand here from him stabbing me, and then I'm just like, what? like how dare you?
Fantastic. So you can go ahead, just like recover, get a little bit of breath, and just like breathe into the force as you send out the firebolt, and it just goes right from your hand towards the, like, I don't know, side as he's turning around to try to like keep up with you.
Yeah.
5 points of damage, not bad. You see it begin to like burn off and char some of the like loose fabrics that he's wearing.
I wanted to singe his whisker.
Okay. You see like a little bit of the embers begin to like fade upwards a little bit. You see like a little tiny little speck of the whisper fall. Anything else you like to do?
So I can't move, right?
You still
Or can
have
I?
the rest of whatever your movement would be.
So I still have 10 feet.
So you'd have 5 feet left. Well, no, you can
No,
move.
I went diagonal.
Yeah, so moving Yeah. You're
Okay.
good.
So yeah, I'm gonna dart like down around this corner here.
Yeah. Fantastic. The rest
So
of
I
you.
like
Mm-hmm.
flame and then just kind of like grab at the wall, like spin myself like around to kind of like catch my breath.
Yeah, try to keep the momentum.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. All right, Gale, that brings us off to you. You see a new
Okay.
friend just burst right around the corner, trying to keep themselves up, using the momentum of them just running. You see, like, you saw a little bit of, like, flame come out from behind you. What are you looking at doing?
I guess Bray at the direction of the guy stealing the package.
Yeah.
Hear Sev say after him, and
Yeah.
she mounts me, and basically this is kind of what I want to do. I want to go like that
Mm-hmm.
and that,
Mm-hmm.
head him off,
Okay.
Yeah.
and if I can hold my action, and can I grapple as a donkey?
I would do it myself, but you don't want to see me try that. It's not gonna go well.
You have a mouth.
You can bite. Yeah.
Bites it!
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, if you want to try to grapple, you can try to, like, keep them stationary. They do have loose fabrics.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
go
like
ahead.
chomp on him like a delicious apple.
Go ahead and give me a strength check.
On donkey stats, okay.
Oops.
Straight
Not
strength.
you. Straight strength, yep.
I mean, to be fair,
Okay.
whenever Locke bites, he actually
Mother,
can, like, drag
are
him to
you
the ground.
kidding me?
Oh, boy.
I
Well,
think it's the... You're not quite used to the weight of having someone on you in donkey form. You've mastered it. Absolutely mastered it in horse form. But
in
donkey
horse
form,
form.
not quite there yet. So as you try to like zoom up and
funky.
head the guy off, you just quickly try to chomp out a piece of him, try to get him just to stay still. He just dips right out of the way.
Yeah, Sev is there too.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
move on up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
let me-
right. Yep, yep.
I
I'll
guess
just put you
maybe because
together.
I bought, she like falls off or something.
Oh,
No.
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 Okay.
All right. Is there anything else you like to do?
I guess at this point, maybe, I mean, I don't know if this will be an action, but like I'll try and rear a little bit to gesture Sev to get off,
Oh,
and would like to use my bonus action to revert back to human form.
oh, okay. All right. I got you.
Would
Okay.
are you gonna be like strict and say that would be an action, or?
No. You can definitely revert in the... You can definitely use the bonus action revert. That's not a problem. But Sev can't move. So if you were
Yeah.
to revert, she would just be fallen prone on...
Okay, no,
Well,
then you know what, I'm not gonna
No,
do it.
I'd probably give her a saving throw. That's fair, to see if you could catch yourself.
All right.
Well, a donkey's not that high either. Like, it's not that tall.
Sure, but it's
Right.
the sudden sensation of, like, morphing back into human form. I feel like you'd...
Yeah.
Yeah,
The whole ordeal
mean-
would be unstable.
I mean,
Especially
if
because-
he's gonna rear up, I'm gonna kind of guess that something's going on, and I should get ready for something.
Sure. So did you want to go through with
Okay, I'll
the...
do it.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as the DC is kind of low.
Go ahead and I will send Sev back. Go give me dexterity save.
Let's see.
Oh,
Well, we're going off great here, guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
shit.
Sev is too focused on looking at the package, looking all around, trying to see who her next victim is going to be. Does not pay attention to your motions.
Signal.
And as you begin to revert back to human form, you begin to rise up, and as your back begins to straighten, Sev, you just begin to fall out of the saddle
Oh boy.
You're
I just
falling
imagine she
right
like
down
Yeah,
your
and
trips
I'm
on
back.
her
still wearing
robes.
it, so
Yeah. And that is
I
what.
guess
Yeah.
I pull
Mhm.
out my shillelagh. I mean, I'm not casting it, but I'm just pulling out my staff and say, "Stop, thief!"
Okay.
It's like
Stop right there, criminal scum!
as loud as I can.
Sounds good.
Like I'm still trying to get the guards' attention, or just anyone.
If
Sure.
only we had fog with their thaumaturgy. Nope.
Sounds good.
I'm so sorry.
Uh, I suppose we're choosing a different plan now, eh?
I don't want him to get away.
I'm gonna have to make a con check to see if I
Oh,
maintain.
for vampiric touch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. Hello. Did the dice not show up?
No, they didn't.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
You're
but
fine.
you can do that?
Good.
You're
Yeah.
fine.
I still got my vampiric touch going then.
All right. That brings us off to our friend at the very bottom. Lightning right behind you. Hear just the rustling of feet. Suddenly, they begin to try and swipe out.
Okay.
There's a 23 hit.
Oh my fuck, can you not do that? Yeah.
Does a 21 hit?
Oh my
I am a
god.
rogue! I do not have a lot of health for this! Yeah!
Would you like to uncanny dodge one of these?
Yeah, I would. Absolutely.
Fantastic. Instead of taking 10 points of damage, once again, you just feel this slight bit of metal begin to creep into your back, a slice around your side. Instead of taking 10 damage, taking 7.
Oh, thanks.
And
Love
with
that
that,
for me.
he's going to peer around, see what other chaos is in the alley, and his turn there. Rayleigh, that brings us off to you.
Now, here's an important question. What direction are all the thieves facing?
So currently, the one by Gale is facing Gale, the one by Locke is facing Locke, and the one by Lightning is facing Lightning. 2 are facing
Okay,
north, one's facing east.
Okay, 2 are facing north. That's important information. Because I am casting a spell that I haven't cast before, and
Oh.
whether or not it actually for facing the direction matters. So
Okay.
I am casting Spike Growth here.
Okay.
Right here, and unless they can see it, they don't know that it's cast there. So I stab the ground with 4 pieces or a few pieces of sticks.
Okay.
And this entire area turns into spikes of rock.
Fantastic.
The area that is circled in yellow.
20-foot radius there.
Nice.
Okay.
And anybody who can't see it has to do a perception check to see if they see it when they're face towards it. It's just a block of away, so that they have to go back through us if they want to leave.
Yeah, fantastic. Could you send that in chat for me so I can read it?
Sure.
Just so I make sure I know how to run the, yeah.
Does this work?
Yep. Listen to it. Let's see. DC, and your save DC is.
Let's see. Save DC is 12.
12. Okay. Cool.
And the save DC is just for them knowing the trap is there. It's
Right.
not actually impacting the damage of the trap.
Yeah, I got you. All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
Now here's a question. It says here that it's the shape of a sphere. Does that mean it encompasses part of a roof too, or?
I think it's just on the ground, right?
It is a sphere.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the text seems to say that it's a ground, but I guess normally you'd be using it not in town, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So there might be
say
some roots growing up around.
I'm gonna say for this, any sort of like natural objects like wooden pillars or wooden doors, something similar, would have like minuscule like barb or something on them. The stone probably wouldn't.
Well, that's actually what they changed in 5e. Is it does actually make stone spikes too.
God
Oh,
damn.
Shoot.
Well then, yeah. I will look more into it, but for now, yeah, if it's a sphere, it's gonna affect some of the wall as well. Yeah, heck yeah.
yeah.
Cool, cool. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think I'm good.
Fantastic. That is gonna bring us off to our friend all the way at the back. Or, I'm sorry, next to Locke.
Yeah, right here.
He is focusing once again. Well, Doc didn't really seem to do much to him last time. He's going to take a quick look around. He's going to see that his bud with the package ain't doing so hot. He's going to try to move over to his bud, see if he can get the package from him and keep going.
Can Locke get an opportunity of attack?
Yeah, absolutely.
Roll
How
the
do I
doggy
actually roll
damage.
that?
Is it
'Cause
good
then I
luck?
wanna know. I have that, but I don't know how to actually roll that. Do you remember how you roll Fox damage? Oh, what just happened?
A lot of stuff.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, take one of those.
Yeah, with the first one with the 23, definitely connects, biting into the guy. And as he begins to try to move around, he Locke bites him right in the calf and just pierces like a specific artery. Something just falls to the ground. He is
If he wasn't going to take damage, I would have warcastered his ass.
Yeah.
Also, somehow I rolled dual 23s.
Yeah.
Yet another case for loaded dice.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
All right. That brings us off to our friend right by you, Gale. Takes a look around, sees his buddy fall. He's gonna drop the package, take a quick step back. Oh, I said drop the package. He's gonna place it on the ground, take a quick step back, and just book it.
He's going to eat frostbite if he does that.
He is using his bonus action to disengage.
You bitch.
All right, you see him just zip out right around the corner, and he is gone. All right, Steph, that brings us up to you.
All right. I'm gonna bring myself over there. And I am gonna hit him.
Who are you talking
There's
about?
the guy right in front of me. Oh, he's dead?
He is dead, yes.
Oh, okay. I thought he just fell, okay. Well, is there any...
I guess one new friend is attacking.
Yeah, so the guy that just got away, is he completely out of sight? Like, I cannot see him. It's just this guy here.
Yep, he just rounded the corner, off to the right.
Alright, I guess I'll move more. Let's see. Come on. Alright, so that's come on, computer.
Come on, computer.
Oops.
Okay, there we go. All right. I take it I still can't see that guy. Well, that's all right. Guy that is right there. I'm gonna need him to just take damage.
Okay.
Pew pew.
One more.
All right, so we got, what is that, 7 points of damage?
Mm-hmm.
All right, how are you casting magic missile? Like, what's it look like?
This one is I'm gonna say it kind of like comes from my hand that still has vampiric touch going, but it's sort of like shining energy that kind of like separates itself from the hand and then goes to seek its target.
Yeah, like a heat-seeking missile. Just goes
Yep.
zooming right on in. Fantastic. Takes 10 points of damage. You hear some of the impact and the thuds. You hear a little cry out a few feet away. Still seems pretty solid up on his feet. All right, Lightning, that brings us off to you. What are you looking to doing?
I'm going to back the frick up and cast Chromatic Orb because I am over this dude's shenanigans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, use your bonus action. Disengage, back up a little bit.
I'm gonna back up to where Sev's standing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look over and just be like, hi! And then cast. Here we go. With, there you go.
What's the damage type going to be?
Fire.
Fire. Nice. With a 21.
21?
Absolutely hits. How you casting this out? What's it look like?
Alright, so I like jump backwards with my like agility, my feline, you know, ness. Look over at Sev, do my little wave. And then with Chromatic Orb, I believe it has to be cast with my orb, my actual
Correct.
orb, right?
Your diamond.
So I produce it out of my pocket, and I just like, let's see. So I produce it, I kind of like aim it at the guy standing in front of me, and then I just kind of like, I yell like, not today, and just.
Fantastic. You send it out. You just see the flaming orb just right out. It's like the firebolt, but larger, has more trails of like the embers and the sparks trailing through the sky.
Sev is just giving her a very like surveying look, like, where the fuck did you learn how to do that?
Not bad. You see that our friend just charred. The whole front of the body just charred. Not looking great, looking near death.
Good.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna move 5 more feet behind Sev. And I'm just gonna lean in and go, you can't heal, can you?
Not very well. Not others very well.
Ow. Well, we're in a pickle.
It's alright. We've got some assistance back there. You know, never mind.
Gale, that brings us up to you. What are you looking at doing?
Is there anyone still next to Locke, or is
No,
the only one left just the half dead guy? Okay.
The only one left is the one at the very bottom, where Lightning had just thrown an orb to. Other one around the corner, out of sight.
Okay, I guess I'll pull out my staff, focus, mutter some healing words in Druidic, and cast it on a new friend who is badly injured.
Okay.
As my bonus action
Fantastic.
at level 1. Heal up 6.
Heck yeah.
Not bad. And what's it look like as you cast it?
Like my usual pink fairy from Legend of Zelda, kind of
Just like spiraling up the body.
encircling her. Yeah,
Like a method?
Nice.
I guess. And as my standard action, I'll ready an attack for anyone in my space or anyone who attempts to pick up the package.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool. All
Guard the
right.
package duty.
That is going to bring us off to our friend at the very bottom. He's just been hit with fire a couple of times. He has taken a serious amount of damage. He sees his companion go down. He sees his other flee off to the right. He takes one quick look at you. All of you can see just large, like, worried eyes. But, and he just bolts off to the right. And he is gone. All right, for the time being, you all feel like you are out of danger. What are you looking at doing?
So,
I'm just gonna I want to let everyone know that there's like a giant pile of stone spikes there in case they haven't noticed. Don't walk over there, please.
cheers, Rayleigh.
Thanks for the heads up.
So,
Could have gone badly.
who exactly are you? Are you after the package too? Because we're not letting you have it.
No. So I was sent on an errand, and I ended up in this town. I was, it involves some vampires and some dead girl, and it was a thing. I don't even know what's going on. I just, when you see somebody in these robes and they're lurking around a corner, they're obviously up to no good. So yeah, here I am.
I say that wearing such robes myself, but so what exactly are you supposed to do here? I mean, if you don't mind me asking.
I was looking for like a Dresmorland.
Excuse me. Dresmorland, you said.
Yeah. I had, so I mentioned the vampires. I had a thing that I was supposed to go give him, but I got kind of lost, and then I heard a donkey that sounded like he was angry, and then I saw the robed figure, and I'm here.
Yes, while they're having that conversation, I want to make a medicine check on the guy. And the sort of information I'd like to get is he still making death saves, and is he savable?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
19.
Not bad. So while this is happening, it's around this time now, good few minutes pass. You're just trying to take a look around. I mean, you're able to close his wounds. You're able to see that he just barely got knocked out and just fell over. You're able to patch up the open piercing wound on the back of their calf.
I would like to restrain him with rope.
Yeah, absolutely. You can go ahead, tie him up. It's around this time.
I'll go ahead and throw a net over him afterwards.
Yes.
Sure, you can go ahead and lean him up against the a corner of a nearby building, and toss a net over him. Make sure that he's bound with a rope, just both hands out in front. It's about this time that some guards begin to round the corner. They look to be in a little bit of a disarray. One has a helmet that's half on, the other's just kind of stumbling around. Begin to just walk up from the southern entrance here.
Important question. Okay, good. Because which corner is very important right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just roll from the
Can you,
southern entrance.
the effect, or is it just there?
It only lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it only lasts for 10 minutes. But I think I can. I'm
So yeah, they begin to roll up, and the larger one is the one that has the helmet kind of like off to the side. The smaller one's the one who's like stumbling around a little bit. Turn one.
About time you lot showed up.
Yeah, weird.
Oh.
Noises. Yeah. Any of y'all hear a donkey? What?
Yeah, that's just Gale. No matter. The thieves are on the move, but we did manage to subdue and restrain one. Right here.
I kind of point at him with my staff.
Congratulations, the city of Grimsouth is very thankful for your patronage, no, for your civic duty. Right, Frank? Yep. We'll hand it from here. Thank you for alerting the dock guard. Free to go.
Question him and...
No. Hang on. We're not done here. We're busy. I would like to talk to him really quickly.
Just, someone hold him down. I know he's still tied up and everything, but who knows what kind of tricks he has. Give the word and I'll revive him.
Yeah, I wanna question him and see what the heck is going on.
Sure. So the smaller guard will approach the thief. See that he's all bound up and he's tied. He's got a net on him. Begins to kind of like just slur his words. Yeah, see, so how'd you find him? What was the exact
This guard's
issue?
drunk.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
That's Murphy. Perception.
Has dude been spending time with Elmley?
Apparently, I don't detect a whiff of alcohol on him.
You are so familiar with like medicinal alcohol or whiskey,
Yeah.
but anything else? Nope. Kind of over the radar. You think he's just had a very long day. He's pulled an all-nighter. Might just be a little too tired from being constant on the job. And he's gonna begin to go over the details with you, as like he takes your information, asks for your name, everything else. Is there anything specific that you want to go over, or?
Basically, what we want to know is question this man specifically because they seem to know about the important package that
Package.
Dresmorland sent us specifically to collect, and they seem to know to target us like with that.
Specifically.
Yeah, and we're pretty sure Dresmorland probably didn't talk to anyone other than maybe the people here at the harbor. So, like, if there's any information you could extract from him, I'm sure Dresmorland would appreciate it if you could send it to him directly. And I'm kind of hoping me mentioning Dresmorland's name makes him realize, like, this is kind of urgent. Please don't fuck up or he'll fucking, like, come after you and, like, probably fire you from your job and come after your family kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic with that. I mean, with the mention of Dresmorland, his eyes definitely go kind of wide and gives you like an inquisitive look. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, we've had these rough doers here they've been a pain in the ass for a good long time. We'll get him squared away. We'll get him to talk. We got it off your hands now. Begins to attend to the.
Does the other
thief.
guard say anything? Does he seem a little more competent?
This is who Lightning is going to be talking to, and we're going to swap
Okay.
to that now.
Okay.
Alright, so I don't like your answer. I'm looking for Dresmorland, but I ended up here. I need to know where he came from and what he's doing now.
Dresmorland?
No, the
guy.
the thief.
Oh, I mean,
Like
we
I'm pointing to the thief.
gotcha. I mean, we've had some rough characters in this kind of neighborhood for a while. Probably from some local gang down in Undertown. Probably just looking out for some good hunts. If it's Dresmorland, I mean, the guy's kind of an odd character. I mean, word of his stuff, him getting new items. I hear he's been having like a plans of a new exhibit down at the museum. I mean, I'm sure if they got word of something, it's probably someone down in Undertown who's spilling some guts. But I mean,
I certainly know
we'll go take a
someone.
look and go rough him up a little bit. Don't you worry.
No, I am worried. I don't like your attitude. Where were you? While, we were getting stabbed?
Fair question.
Yeah, our apologies for the delay. We were trying to get through a bit of a crowd off by the docks.
And what sort of crowd was this? Just day-to-day activities, or was there something going on?
Perception check. Did the crowd, or like, while we were collecting the package, did it seem particularly busy? Like there was an event or something?
Not like there's an event, but like a normal day. Like this is around like just before lunch. So like folks are definitely like wanting to be out on the streets, get done with their work, and like get off to lunch as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So like even from like the 10-15 minutes you had to like kind of backtrack around here, the main streets were definitely crowded.
Got it. Okay. So at this point, I'm just kind of like skeptical of the guards. I'm obviously surrounded by people that I don't know, so I'm like, I have no idea where I'm at and who these people are, basically. I came here on an errand, so I want to see if, I don't know, can I, like, am I able to, like, try to, like, interrogate the thief at all real quick before they, like, take him away?
You can approach the smaller guard who's out just kind of like sitting down. He's got like his back towards the wall, one knee up on the pavements, just looking around. You can come by and begin to like look towards the thief, but he is just knocked out cold.
He's just done. Okay.
I want to try shooting a message into his head and see if that wakes him up at all. I'm just gonna go, wake up, into his head. Any response?
There is no response given.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we're going to be getting any answers here, but if you know where I can find Dresmorland, I would happily go off in that direction.
Well, we are to be taking this to of his, but he's not supposed to be in until later today. He's
Actually,
out
it's
somewhere.
a few days, isn't
3
it?
3
days.
days, right?
Oh, is it? Okay. He's not supposed to be back here for some time, but
I guess Gale kind of thinks for a second and pulls out his guild badge and says, "Are you one of us?"
Well, I'm not really from here. I don't know what that means. Okay, so if you can't necessarily bring me to Dresmorland, what about the museum? I have a pit stop I have to make in there anyway.
pit stop at the museum. What's there?
I'm I am on a multitude of errands, I suppose. I have to deliver. I pull out this little letter. I have to deliver this to the museum. I was promised some coin, so.
And what would be the letter about?
Oh, you're a nosy one, aren't you? I don't have to tell
Actually,
you
you're
that.
still hurt, aren't you? Let me have a look at that. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at first level.
Oh, I appreciate the healing.
I guess a magical green light will just glow from my hand as I guess look at your side and hold my hand over it as it seals up a little bit.
And I'm just kind of like touching at the wounds, like as they're healing, like, oh, that's a nifty trick you got there.
I was also the donkey.
Yes,
I'd like to point out
I'm-
that Gale does still have the saddle just like hoisted around his
Like on his
side at
back.
the moment.
True. I guess I kind of take the saddle off, realizing that I don't really need it anymore.
I kind of like look at the saddle and I go, well, that makes a little more sense.
I stuff it into the bag of holding.
I don't do quite as well with such magics. That's more my siblings' forte, but I can do a bit of healing in a pinch.
I mean, I don't know what other kind of work you happen to be into, but if you'd like, maybe you could get signed up with a guild if you're looking for extra work. Maybe we'll even work together at some point.
Well,
I mean, you can obviously hold your own, and you were definitely, grateful to you for helping us in a pinch when really you didn't have to.
well, I mean, I don't really know why that happened, but it's fine. It's here. We're done with.
Well, we
I'll-
still have to get the package.
We're all heading to the museum anyway, so why don't we just go together?
Exactly. Mhm.
Sure. Yep, that
Could
sounds.
use an escort. Think maybe I should try being a donkey again.
Wait.
Um,
Well, before we get intimate, with you being a donkey here, can I names?
Oh, my name's Gale. Gale
Oh,
Bernharth.
you can call me Seb.
Rayleigh, and then I point to the wolf lock. Lock over here.
Wait. Did you say Sev?
Yeah, that's my name.
Oh, that's a pretty unique name. I think I maybe have met your sibling. Does
Fog?
Fog ring a bell?
You've met Fog.
Yeah.
Just- Oh goodness. How are they doing? Are they all right? I haven't heard from them in a bit. I've been busy with some studying, and they've been off doing things for.
Yeah. So, hi, I'm Lightning Before Thunder, but you can call me Lightning.
Cool.
Yes, I ran into Fog. We were sent into a vampire den, and that is why I'm here now. Mhm.
Seems like them.
Yeah. They mention you quite a lot. They said that your magics are a little more on the deader side of life.
They are.
So it's a pleasure to meet you. Yes, I would like to go to the museum with y'all. So let's get it. Wait, hang on here. Guys, I'm bad with names. Wait, did you say Rayleigh?
Yeah, I'm just messing around, but no, it was just because we kept calling Colt, not really.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, if we're about to have a whole ass family reunion right now, like that's fine. No, okay. But yeah, so let's take off to the museum, please. I have a. Yeah. Anyway, this letter. Let's go.
Oh, well,
Alright.
looks like I might need that saddle after all. I strap it back on and say any last words before I can't speak for the next 2 hours.
I'll be able to speak with you telepathically, so
Oh,
just
yeah.
just give a certain puff through your nose or something if you want me to talk to you.
Oh, and I guess the guards are probably taking Guy into custody, but I'd like to get her net and rope back.
Yes. That
Yeah.
is,
That's not a problem. While
Okay.
Seb and Lightning were talking, they were finishing up with you and like questioning you about the incidents that happened and like writing down all the names of parties involved. They are able to like unfasten the rope, take the net off, and they just slap them with some of their own manacles. The larger one begins to like just pick up the body right across the shoulder and walk northwards up the alley. At this point,
Oh
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
it's been more than long enough. There's no issue. There's no sort of
But it
remains of
would be
anything
really
funny.
funny.
Yeah.
But it would be really funny.
Nothing bad happens. They leave.
Damn.
no. Okay. Now I wear the saddle and become the donkey again.
Fantastic.
All right. Now, I figured there should be, at least one of us in charge of, guarding and making sure we don't get attacked again. And then there should be two others, securing the package on either side.
I guess I can put my hand on the box.
Sounds good. Rayleigh, do you prefer to hold the box or be on the lookout?
Maybe me and Locke be on the lookout. That sounds fine.
Yes, I agree. Alright. Let's get going, everyone.
Gale gives a friendly bray.
Fantastic. So you all can make your way northwards out of the docks. I'm sorry. Well, you all, the three of you, Sev, Gale, Rayleigh, you've all been here for 6 months. So you've gotten like a decent idea of the lay of the lands, I would say. You know that by heading off to the east, taking the like southeast bridge, would bring you to like the more entertainment districts. Grimsooth has been divided in half. Most of the common middle class workers are off on the west, and the more elite, the more noble, the wealthier, the more affluent type are off to the east. Dressmore's museum is off in the entertainment district, off to the southmost bit of Grimsooth. You can just take the bridge across. Not a problem. There is going to be a couple of guards that are stationed at both ends of the bridge. You can approach them, show them the same letter that you had showed the one off to blocking off the docks. Once you
Maybe as
pass,
a trick, I can just like pull it out from my mouth or something. Yeehaw.
Sure, you'll see like a half-elven guard be like, "Oh, nice party trick. Good to put the animals to use for entertainment."
And I give a friendly bray.
No, who's like guiding? Probably Rayleigh is
Yeah.
guiding and like everyone for. So he'll like fumble through a little satchel to the side and like flick a silver piece your way, Rayleigh. You all can make your way on the other side of the bridge. It's going to take you roughly about an hour to get down to the like southernmost bits and right off to the museum. And you see, as you round the corner, you see a large 2-story building. And you know that the day has finally arrived, where the Gallery of Exploration has a large banner over its entry doors announcing Dresmerlin's newest exhibit. You can see in like very gaudy, just like large fonts, Life from Beyond.
Question. Just so I kind of know, where on the map is the museum actually?
Yep. I can bring you all. It's gonna be roughly around this area here.
Okay. Just curious.
Mm-hmm.
And for the viewers at home.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So you see that the museum has the banner on it, Life from Beyond. The start time is in 3 days from now. It starts at 8 p.m. at night for the exclusive gala event. The museum itself is a 2-story building constructed from stone with ornate pillars decorating the stairs leading inside. Are you just making your way straight to the entry?
Yeah. How long does it take for us to walk here on foot?
About an hour from the other docks.
Okay, so I still got an hour of donkey.
Yeah. So I'm trying to manage all my tabs at the moment. Okay. And we can head off over towards the museum. Oops. Ah, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on, I forgot that I still have some of y'all here. And y'all shouldn't be.
How dare you?
I know. I'm sorry. That's on me. I think everything else should be set to go. It's fantastic. Bear with me here as I try to get everything all set up for y'all.
Oh no, I don't have any tokens.
All right. So you all find yourselves right outside the doorway. And just looking to go straight inside?
Might as well.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just walk in as a donkey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Walking right in as a donkey. You hear the clip-clop going right up off the stairs. You make your way inside and you see that there are a lot of folks in here. You've come to like a rather small but crowded entry room. Where are my notes? There we go. See two long counters that are attached to the left and right walls. Two clerks sit behind each counter, dealing with incoming customers, exchanging coins for ticket stubs. You hear the murmur of a small crowd, the occasional jingle of coins that are dropping onto either counter before the clerk calls next. And as they look up from dealing with the last customer they see, they just see a decent-sized donkey going right in through the doors. And they begin to get up and excuse themselves and kind of like mumble under their breath. No. Donkey, outside, no animals.
Gale kind of gives a sad bray.
Wait. This is just our friend. He'll be back to normal in a second. Don't.
We just
freak out.
bring the package inside, and it was easier with him as a donkey. But
I keep Locke outside real quick.
Sure.
I guess once the package is off my saddle, I'll revert back into human form.
Okay. And taking the saddle off as well.
Yep, and I'll profusely apologize and sort of explain that it was just easier.
Yeah.
Gave me a near heart attack. We can't keep. We work so hard to keep this place sparkling clean. Can't just have any old animal coming on inside.
Well, he's not just any old animal, that's for sure. Anyway, we did bring you the long-awaited package of volatile substance, whatever it is.
Yes.
And
okay. Mm-hmm.
We kept it under a close guard, nearly ambushed, but it's here safe.
Fantastic. She'll try to reach for the crate and begin to like put it around on the counter where she was standing, and she puts up a little like plaque in front of the counter saying closed, next teller, down with an arrow point into the next guy. You see a like rather tall human man, like nice like dark brown hair around like shoulder length, just again, Elaine, this is the 7th time this week. I can't keep taking on. Yes, hello. And he begins to go to the next customer that's coming on in.
And then I approach her really quickly and pull out a letter and go like, who can I talk to about this?
What seems to be? Are you not with them?
Kinda. It's a long story. I was summoned by the donkey, basically. Anyway, listen, I have to turn this in somewhere. I just wanted my money. Where can I? And I'm like gesturing the whole time, like, can you give me something here? Like,
Yes. If you wouldn't mind, give me one moment. I need to take this back to our storeroom. I will meet with my supervisor. We'll be right out.
all right, sounds good. Thanks.
And she'll usher all of you towards like near where the door is, going into the actual foyer of the building.
All right. I'm going to quickly step outside and excuse myself.
Okay.
I realized that Locke was injured, so I'm gonna give him a healing touch.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Who's a good boy?
Yeah, so he's been like panting heavily, kind of got like a low drooped paws as he's been walking for hours and hours. And he begins to perk up a bit as soon as you go to heal him, and you see like the large wound that he was pierced by just begin to like close up on itself.
And I give him a good pat and a bit of fish jerky and go back inside.
Begins to like lick your hand and begin chomping down. And it just sits like right by the statue that's outside the door.
I love these door effects. They're great.
Thank you.
When they actually work.
Yeah.
And don't keep me locked out.
All right, so let's see if I can get someone for Elaine. In the meantime, while you're waiting, is there anything that you'd want to do? All this time, you have a large number of folks just coming in through the doors to your left, to your right, being funneled around you. The clerks you see are like taking coin from them. They're exchanging ticket stubs and motioning down to the foyer doors as they all begin to move inside.
I guess we could just have a seat if there's like a reception receiving area, chairs, that kind of thing. Because we're all basically kind of waiting, right? I mean, technically our job is done, but like, I guess I have some questions about attire and the event and stuff, just to kind of get a sense of maybe where we should go shopping.
Yeah, and if it takes like a long time, then I'm gonna go out, pet Locke some more, and then come back inside.
I'll move out of your way.
Sure, sounds good.
I don't know that there's a whole lot to do in here. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of chill here. Read a book maybe.
Okay.
See if I can eavesdrop on people as they walk by.
I want to tap somebody on the shoulder who's like waiting in line, or like, you know, to be like talked to or seen or whatever. And I just want to ask, like, what are you here for? Like, because it seems like it's really, really busy despite not having the gala yet. Like, it's kind of weird.
Sure. So you see a wide range of people, mostly it seems to be elves, half-elves, and humans who are entering the building. Predominantly humans. You can see a wide range of either couples, single folks, whole families. Is there any person in particular you had in mind?
Somebody who looks like they're by themselves.
Okay.
So that I can approach them and not like interrupt them, so to speak.
Okay. Why am I on you? Weird. Out of curiosity, Hope, can you see that roll, or is that just me?
No, it says Dungeon Bot.
Yeah.
Okay, because I rolled it as Sev, so I wasn't sure if Hope. Okay, cool. So.
Still listening. I'm just gonna be a second if you need something.
No worries. So you can find a female half-elf who like just comes in through the doors, and they've got like a couple of like coins in hand, just waiting in line for their turn to go visit the teller over on the right-hand side. You can go approach them like right by the door and just like ask what's going on. They respond, "Well, I mean, it's just it's a nice day off of work this week. Just wanted to see if there are any new exhibits that are going on, any new items have been added. Always love to learn more about the goings-ons in our city and the history. You can see that she's a very equivalent to one of the nerdical status of our climate. She's got like these large circular glasses, hair tied up in a like loose ponytail, kind of messy, like just quickly tied up, and just like very eager to get in.
Got it. Okay. Oh well. Well, thanks. Thanks for your time. Have a great day in the museum. And then I just kind of like slowly step away.
Oh, okay. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
And begins to take her attention back over to the line.
At this point, I'll just take a seat, I guess. Because I'm waiting for her to come back with her supervisor. So.
Right. So
I'm back.
welcome back. Just in time. A few minutes pass by. You see, a few people pass by every like roughly 30 seconds, 30, 40 seconds or so, begin to enter through the foyer. As the doors open, you see, oh, who'd be coming out? You see, where is her name? Yes. You see a human woman, roughly on the older side, and she's got like kind of shorter
Are you about to give her a Karen haircut?
shoulder length hair. Just dyed black and teased. Like we're talking like full on 80s like post-punk like gothic teased.
Oh dear.
With just like dark piercing eyes. She's got very smooth, just like porcelain white skin, a little bit of blush around the cheeks. She's holding up what seems to be like a clipboard, being led back by the clerk. I heard there was a delivery for the museum.
Oh, yep, that was us, and we also had a couple of questions, and she wanted to speak with you. I kind of gesture towards Lightning. My name is Gale, this is Sev, this is Rayleigh, this is Lightning. Our dog friend is outside, I was a donkey.
You're just gonna
Flip that in there.
over the...
Yep.
I'll be here all night. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we dropped off the package and it was soundly delivered, but I think Lightning might want to go first.
Yeah, hi, that's me. So listen, I was instructed to bring you this. I produced the letter. Here it is.
She'll go ahead, give you a quizzical look. Take the letter. Yes, it is a bit noisy in here. Let us retreat to my office and we could talk about this a bit more in private if you'd like.
That sounds great.
Certainly.
All right, so she's gonna hold the door open for all of you, and you can step through to the foyer. I am just going to drag you all over to her office. She's gonna direct you over to a door through your immediate left from the foyer. It's gonna lead you down a stone corridor. Off to the left of the corridor, there is another door that's open. You just like the aroma of like deli meats and salad kind of like lingers in the air. Right across from the door is what appears to be like a heavy red wood, like reinforced door that has some fog glass right on the about like eye level. You can like barely see inside. It's rather like just blurred and muddy. On the door itself, there is like a wooden sign that's been nailed in, read administration. She'll open the door for you, and you all can clamber in. She leads you down the hallway over to her office.
Are you moving us, Dale?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you right there.
Okay.
Okay. All right, moving down, and off into the office where you all can move however you would like to. He's gonna go take a
seat.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Trying to bring her out. There we go. She's gonna take a seat off in the. Oh no, okay, never mind. That's fine. Cool. She'll just stay right there. Take a seat in her chair, and begin to look at all of you. Yes. Now, who would like to go first?
I guess I'll point at Lightning.
Oh, me? Oh, okay. Sure. So then I slide the letter across the desk to her.
Okay. She begins to reach for it, breaks the seal, and begins to unfurl and read it. Oh. I see. You were the one who was tasked with the vial. Yes. I believe there was a reward set in place for you. Begins to rummage around the desk, open a drawer here, like a little shift of the wood. Produces a bag, puts it right down on the table, kind of clears off some of the papers and other books, miscellaneous books that are on there for you. Yes, we appreciate your delivery, and there is the 100 silver there for you as promised.
Oh, thanks. Much appreciated. And just grab the little, I kind of bat at the bag, slide it into my pocket.
Sure, like a cat just pawing something off of the table.
You've been hard at work, haven't you?
You could say that.
I suppose this might not be, well, maybe it is urgent, but, we need, or at least I might not be speaking for everyone, but in the letter Dresmorland gave us, he wanted us to look presentable, and I personally am not sure how formal this event will be. Do you have any recommendations in town as to where we should get attired? We're used to adventuring, you see, not attending formal events, and we don't want to anger Dresmorland.
I certainly have my fair share of formal events, but, I can help everyone out with shopping if need be. But, suggestions would be nice, of course.
Yes. I've been informed that you three have been invited to the gala event. And before we start, allow me to introduce myself. I am Elaine. I'm sorry, wrong character. Agita Keenseeker. I am the one who's in charge of the records and the bookkeeping around here. However, I'm also in charge of the funds and the other miscellaneous expenses. If you're looking for a nice, reputable place to shop for some of our formal events, I would definitely recommend the Whispering Cat Boutique off in the Southern District.
I think we can do that.
Sounds like my kind of place.
Sort of insight check, is she implying that this might be covered under expenses? I'm not gonna directly ask.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an insight.
Oh, nice.
With the 22. You realize that she is, you're trying to piece together the words, see if there's any hidden implied meaning. Realizing, she's just talked about the museum. And as of right now, you're essentially freelancers. You're not exactly working at the museum.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I try to persuade her to invite me to the event? Obviously I'm hearing about this event, and I'm like,
Yeah, absolutely. What are you looking at saying? Like, how do you want to try to start this up?
Not to be a fourth wheel here. I just kind of stumbled into all of these happenings. But it sounds like you're hosting a wonderful party, and I would like to be invited.
For what it's worth, I guess I'm giving the help action. She did assist us in safely delivering the package.
Yes, and you also did have the vial to bring to us. But Jasmine is not currently here. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion.
Oh,
Gonna
This
have
is
I
gonna be
to
with-
want to
that.
tell her. I want to tell. No, I want to do it. I want to tell her. I want to be like, do you want me to talk to him myself and let him know that you didn't want me here? Like.
Okay, at this point, your call, persuasion or intimidation?
Persuasion.
Okay.
And I'm giving the help action. I'm
Yep.
not gonna roll because, like,
Yep.
that would be terrible.
Yeah.
So go
Wait.
ahead,
Oh, I
Roll
got
again.
stuck
roll
on
again.
the-
You got some
roll
advantage
again?
for the help.
Oh, okay, that's better. You guys
Okay.
should have seen my screen. It stuttered on one and then like rolled.
Oh no.
That
She'll consider your words for a moment, look around, kind of like mumble to herself, go through a couple of the loose papers she has on her desk and begins to. You just hear the rustling of papers. Well, all formal events do tend to have a +1 guest. Perhaps you could occupy this group's +1.
And I just kind of look
Thank you.
around to like Sev and everybody. Like, is that? Are we?
I kind of give a thumbs up.
Are we a
Cheers.
thing now?
yeah, I think it's fine. I don't think they want Locke there, so
And I'll just be like, I'll just kind of like nod and be like, well, thank you.
Much
Absolutely.
obliged. We'll be
Um,
there with bells on.
She
Not
gives
a
you this
cowbell
like
because I know their animals aren't allowed.
she gives you like
Yeah.
this deadpan look like, are you serious? Yes, well,
And
you certainly take care of yourselves. If there's ever anything else you need, simply return to. God damn it! God damn it!
wait, did they talk about the package delivery too?
So yeah, was there anything she wanted to follow up on with that, or
Nope. She just thanked you for giving the package over. She put it in the storeroom. That's all. Good and done.
Oh,
okay, sweet.
If you need anything else, just ask Elaine if you need to speak with me with anything regarding to the museum. And as courtesy of your wonderful jobs for the day, feel free to peruse the items of our museum today. Normally it is... Double check my notes. Do I not have it on me? Do I not have it on me? It is roughly...
Say we browse the shit out of this place because Dale worked hard on it.
3 gold per entry. So I will gladly front the cost for today for you all.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, cheers.
thanks.
And if anyone gives you trouble, just tell them to speak with me.
Of course.
Oh, we can certainly do that.
absolutely.
All right, and she will bid you all off. You all can return to the entryway.
I guess that puts us like right by that dragon head thing off to the right.
Yes.
Give me a sec, guys. I have to feed the cats. I'll be right back.
No worries.
Yeah.
Seems like a good time for us to take a quick break as is. So
Yeah.
Breaky break.
we can take like
Cool.
a 5-minute break and then just move from there.
Yep.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
All right, fantastic. All right, friends, we're going to be taking a quick break. I am going to go put us on the pause screen. I'm going to go run some ads real quick to get that sweet, sweet ad revenue, and more importantly, so folks who pop in won't have the front-loaded ads. We'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. Take care, friends.